and welcome to the PM Show, your weekly roundup of what's new and going on at the PM store. How are we doing this morning, gentlemen? We all good?
Fine, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. Yeah, very well.
Very nice indeed. Enjoying the sunny weather? Go on, show us your legs then, the pair of you, seeing as you're in shorts.
I'm not showing you my legs. Not on a public platform, no chance.
Be dazzling.
Hey, as you can see, it's that hot up here. Look, I've got a hoodie on.
Yeah. That's it. The Barbie summer continues around Doncaster, so everyone's in the hoodies.
Honestly, it don't matter if it's like 40 degrees outside. This back office is always cold.
Yes.
Hence why I'm sat here with a hoodie on and not a t-shirt like these two.
Yes.
It is a bit Chilsterns in here.
Very nice. Now, I must admit, it's lovely out there, but it's all going to end because obviously it's Glastonbury at the weekend, so this part of the world, it will rain.
It will be torrential, won't it,
yes.
by the weekend.
Mudfest will be
flood warnings.
Flood warnings, yes, and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I see that Matt has in front of him the long-awaited Ghost of Kiev.
It's arrived. They have arrived. We have got them and they're going out as we speak.
Very nice. So obviously we had a pre-order on this one. This is the one that some of the monies gets donated to Ukraine Appeal as well.
Yes.
So, I've been waiting for those for a while to come in, and they all dropped in. So they are winging their way to you. Andy's invoiced everybody, have you, for those?
Yeah. Everyone's invoiced. Yeah.
Very good.
There's a lady behind Matt somewhere packing them as we speak.
Packing them as we speak. She's beavering away out there, packing them up. So yes.
Bless. So anyway, those ones are in. There is another one as well, which is whose kit?
IBG's, but it's actually Trumpeter's kit Reebok, which actually is a very nice big 29, the Trumpy one.
Yeah.
And apart from somebody else's who's a very nice big 29 as well, which, obviously not quite going to do this one.
I probably wouldn't be an idea to put them in the box.
The Trumpy one is actually a very nice kit as well. So this one, it's not great. I don't think the kit, but you're not buying it for that.
As we said, people aren't buying it really for the kit. You might be buying it for the decals, but a lot of it is obviously because the thought process behind it, isn't it? And very worthy it is too. So, but again, as we said before, you're probably not going to build it. This will be probably a collector's item more than anything else. If you did, there is other options for big 29s, which are far nicer kits. So like the IBG one is the way to go, but.
Quite a few people did order two, so I can see people like building one and keeping one. But the decals on it should be really nice. Nice schemes. Nice scheme.
It is. The box art, as we said, is really nice as well. And, obviously the thing that's come out about it now and all the bits and pieces. So, yes. Who's that? Who's that?
Because I've got my window open. I'm not shutting it because it's too hot.
What was it?
What was it?
A
plane crash? Train derailment? What was that?
I think UFO's just landed on his roof.
Yeah, that's it. He's got a 747 now hanging out his back garden. So anyway, that one is in with you now. So I say, if Andy has sent you over an invoice, if you get those paid properly, please, that would be lovely. And instead, the lovely Lisa out there in the warehouse is packaging them out and getting them out to you, so they should be with you hopefully before the weekend.
Yep. Absolutely. So that's one thing that's come in. So that's one of the pre-orders that's come in. As we mentioned last week, the Airwolf.
Yes.
We sold out of very fast. So I've got some more in. We've got them back in.
Yes.
And the Back to the Future DeLorean as well, because they went pretty quick as well. So I've picked some of those up, and just because I was at said supplier, I have just finished. Well, I've literally got to put my door mirrors on, but I've finished that kit. So I'm thinking, I've done it for the 70s group build. So if you want a Sean Connery,
have you actually got the kit inside of you, Matt? Because we can't see it on the picture at all. Screen.
No.
What, this?
No, we couldn't see them. We were angled the other way. Yes, that's the one. Which is obviously I'll bring up the picture. Which is here. So this is the same one you're working on, yeah? Same kit?
Yep, exactly the same kit.
Which film?
It's actually all right. You know what? It's an old kit. It is an older kit from AMT. But you get a lot of options in the box, as you can see on the back. There is other versions of this. So if you didn't want to actually build the James Bond one, I think you get different. Another set of. I think you get another set of wheels. I can't remember. But you definitely get other parts for it, so you can, put a bonnet vent on it, I think, if you want to, and other sporty bits that they add. So it's all right. I'll show mine probably tomorrow night, to be honest, when we do our Thursday show. But it's got 007 on it, hasn't it? So,
well, this is it. So which film's that one from?
Diamonds Are Forever, because I've got that as well, because Brett sent me mine, so thank you, Brett. And he sent me that as well, the Ford Galaxy where he was chasing around Vegas.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So he's got that as well, but we ain't got that one in, but we thought, well, the Mustang is quite a iconic car, because it's one that went on two wheels one way and come out on the other two wheels other way, innit, on the film.
It's going between the buildings, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Continuity wasn't a problem in the 70s.
But, it's all right.
Yes.
Not a bad kit, not a bad price, actually. It's not overly expensive either, so...
No, I was going to say 38 quid. It's very nice to say. I saw a bit of yours the other day, and it's very nice indeed. So Matt will show that up on camera.
Yeah. Wessex back in as well, because we did sell out of them. So that's the old Frog Wessex.
Yes. So obviously, classic model kits and things like that as we're doing. So we've got a few of these ones in. So this is the Mark 31.
That's been really popular, that's.
I tell you, it's cheap as well, isn't it? What is it? 10 quid or something?
50.
Yeah, for note, really, isn't it? In this day and age with the price of kit. So, that's definitely pocket money price, as we call it. And obviously, we've got a few of the art models in as well, which are the old frog molds at the time. So, and they're not very expensive for what they are. So, if you're into your classic kits like we've been hopping on about for the past month or so, then there you go.
See, at Cosford, they had the Wessex flying, because it should have been the Sea King, if I remember rightly, but it had a few problems with it. And it's the privately owned Wessex that was in the crowd, I think it was as well, wasn't it?
All right. Have you painted it green?
Because it's no, it's not. They just have it as a rescue one. So that was local to me. It's over in Somerset, next little county over to us. But they say they've got privately owned Wessexes and Sea Kings and a few other. They've got a Whirlwind, I think, and all the rest of it. So it was quite nice hearing that. I watched a video on YouTube of it, and it's saying the distinctive sound of a Wessex going around.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see those still living on. So that's nice. So we got that one, and obviously the High 8.
Yeah. Yours going to be delivered today, by the way. It's coming to you today with your decals. Will be between 12 and 2, I think.
Is it? Wow. Look at that, you see. We'll still be doing the show at that point. So, yes, well, I'll do a live unboxing with that tomorrow night then.
Yeah.
On the bits and pieces all coming in for that. But anyway, there's the High 8. So I'll do the review of that. To be honest, I've got the Jag pretty much out the way now. I've got the Voodoo, so I've got a bit of space. I'm going to do a load of reviews this week. So that'd be nice to catch up with that one and see exactly what that one's like against all the others. The other two we spoke about last week, wasn't it? It was obviously the comic Camel.
Yeah.
And the Spitfire Story. Those ones have all gone out as well. So very nice indeed. And over in special offers, a couple of newbies in here. We've got this little one, as we were saying. It's nice and cheap compared to other manufacturers.
Well, there's two versions of that in there, and obviously that is the Amusing Hobbies one. They could do that, I presume, as first Gulf War.
Yeah, first Gulf War. I think there was one of them. Was it one of them that was the first vehicle across the sand breach internationally? Yeah.
Nice.
Nice to see how that actually compared to the FE Club one, because obviously I built that one, and it is a nice kit, the FE Club one, and John's built the Israeli version and the IDF one for the short conflict thing. But I've never seen the Amusing Hobbies Centurion. I don't know how complicated or uncomplicated it is to build, but nice to have a couple of options, isn't it?
Yeah. And obviously, as we were saying before, there's quite a price difference between the AFV one and this one. So
there is actually. It is quite there is a bit of a gap. So I don't know if they're going to carry on and do any more versions of Centurion. I presume they will if they've got the tooling. Because I know AFV Club, because me and Andy were on about it this morning, are bringing a version of the Avery out, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
very nice. And obviously the other things we've sort of spoken about, we've got the Chinooks, which is the D version now, which is pretty much the up-to-date version.
Yep.
Well, it was 10 years ago. I think it's been up to now, but yeah, it's the newer version, shall we say, of the Chinooks. Obviously, you get the A and the Ds. So we've got that one, and obviously a nice one as well. And say there's a privately owned one of these around here, and it's mental. And so yeah, we've got the
big one, or is that a Jackal?
No, it's this one. It's a 6-wheel drive one. It's
really
completely stripped down, but yeah, it's completely stripped down, and it goes like absolute off a shovel, shall we say? Because obviously it's got a huge whatever it is engine in these things. So
yeah, what engines do they run in then?
I don't know, but it sounds quite meaty because I don't think it has much of an exhaust. So when it takes off, it sort of goes off in a cloud of black smoke.
Noise thing.
But also, I think because it's completely stripped out, it's obviously being used for like Land Rover trials, these type things, you know. And but yeah, it's obviously got not a lot of weight on it now because there's no armour. So
probably a massive Cummins diesel or something in it. And
I'm going to say it's going to have a proper twin turbo diesel. God knows what horsepower pumping out of it, aren't they? I bet the Coyotes are rapid as well when they're stripped off, because obviously once you take the armour off as well, they're quite just a roll cage on a chassis in it.
It is a chassis with a roll cage.
Literally, some tubing.
So, but yeah, interesting one as well to do that one as well. So if you want to pick up something like that, perhaps a little bit of diorama or something else, that's very nice.
You know what I was thinking? Not now, because obviously if I say it now, then people expect me to do it because I've only just finished the Wimic.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind because obviously the Wimic was kind of before. But the Coyotes obviously a later thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to actually build a because they bought out the weapons one, the Wimic, can't they? The Coyote 2 was it, or Jackal 2, which is a Wimic.
Yeah.
Because I was saying yesterday when I went to pick some stuff up, what's the difference between that and the other version? And I didn't realise the other one's unarmed, didn't it?
Oh, right,
the first version is unarmed of the Hobby Boss kit, and that one, obviously, the new one, which we haven't got up there, is he's got weapon systems on it.
Nice.
So that's what I'm saying. What's the difference? Because it looks out to me. I'm like, yeah, obviously. It's tooled up.
Tooled up version, definitely. And some of the other bits and pieces, obviously, that we've got on special at the moment. We've got a bit of the Airfix, as you can see down in there, which is nice. A little bit of Bandai. And one that took my eye this week is the Tamiya. Good markings. That's
that's
cool.
The
markings on it.
Me and you are going to have a thingy about Vallum.
Yeah, we will do, because we like Vallum.
Because of the subject matter. I know they're not the easiest to build, and we've said this, but their subject matter to me is just, is really interesting what they're doing, and there's rumours of some interesting stuff they're doing in the future as well. And their mould technique as well, from what I've been told, is interesting how they go about it. So we could have one of our vlog casts, I reckon, if we do a manufacturer.
Yeah, definitely. But no, I like the markings on that, and I do like the old twin pin. It's it's a nice aircraft anyway. So, but in those markings as well, it's proper got that sort of look to it, shall we say? So I thought it catch my eye this week on that.
It's nice and bright, isn't it? And
yeah, I was going to say, a lot of the time here we are painting camo greens and greys and that, and I did see that, and I thought, do you know what? I'd have a go at that. It would be quite a cool scheme to do it in, and all the rest of it.
Yeah,
so civilian, a bit different.
I've know what they do. I was looking through their sort of releases, and they do a lot of RAF Transport Command.
Yeah.
So you get that the brighter schemes, like you say, rather than, and especially from the 50s and 60s, and that one they do like the desert camo as well, which we've got in, which I like as well.
Yeah.
And I just think they're a bit brighter because obviously then we moved to grey.
Yeah, the boring grey ones.
Can't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Especially on the model kit. Obviously, it makes sense if you're flying.
Yes.
The sky. But for if you want something a bit brighter, just to stand out on you in your display cabinet, or if you're taking it to a show or something. So, like I say, that one's cool. I like the civil markings anyway.
Yeah. No, I do like that one, and nobody can complain about it's the wrong colour.
No.
It's pale duck blue on top with, as you say, your blue and your sort of yellowy sand colour. So you could literally go to town on that one. So, but yeah, that did take my eye. I thought it was just really nice to get away from the sort of, the dull greens and greys of the world. But yes, so anyway, other bits and pieces. Said before, the Airwolves are back in. I know, obviously, it was one of those things when we got the original one. Matt said to me, how many do you think, when we were stocking them? And then we underestimated the popularity of it.
Yeah.
So we have got some more in, so that's all fine now. Jaguar, I can just vouch for this kit because purely it's here and finished. Canopy's not.
Even though we're out of stock of them.
Are we out of stock? Sorry.
We've got the other version in, the big cat one, but that one's out. But I mean, we'll get some more of them in.
Yes, hold on.
We'll get some more of that one back in.
But yes, there's the other version with it. But no, I've done it. As I say, it's a great kit. Really, really, it's just a fun, straightforward, nice little build with that one. Had a lot of fun with it. So
yeah, very
nice indeed. So yes, got the Jags, and obviously we're still continuing off on the actual clearance area as well. As I say, pretty much the same as it's in here now. So again, if you want 25% off all these kits, some really nice cars and vehicles, got that bit of Dragon left over in there as well.
Yeah.
So if you want to grab anything from down in there, grab it now. Because I say, once it's gone, it is definitely gone.
Yeah, it is.
So down in there. Right, cool. Do you want to go into pre-orders if I can find them?
Well, let's talk about Saturday.
Oh, right, Saturday.
Yes, Saturday. We are doing a show, aren't we?
Yes, we are, because we haven't done one for a while.
No, we haven't done one for ages, have we? So, yeah, Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon we're going to be on.
Yes.
From 10 till midday and from 2 till 4.
Yep.
And you might get carried on with that, but probably not, because
probably get talking and just yapping and
might get something stuck on it. I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't know. We'll figure it out on Saturday. But yeah, we're going to do a obviously show. There's going to be a sale on as well, the usual thing that we do when we do our Saturday show, shall we say. So there'll be probably new specials going up, some obviously 10% off all the kits, all the manufacturers, and and some specials, I reckon.
Yes, definitely.
So if you're free, join us.
We will be streaming across all the media platforms as well, and it will be free to watch and everything else like that. So if you want to join in, obviously we'll have the chat things on YouTube and all the usual places. Obviously the site will be on as well, and everything else like that. And as I say, we'll have a bit of a discount sale at the weekend as well. So we
can't say what the specials are because purely we ain't got a clue yet.
No, we haven't done that.
That's it. Yeah, got
need to work that one out yet.
It will surprise us.
Bar State on Saturday. So yes, that's that one down in there. So again, if you want to join us on for that one, as I say, we'll be on at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Which one? I want to go that one. Pre-order stuff. So we've got the Wessex up on pre-order.
Yeah.
Good kit.
Yes, right. Quite limited again on time for this because I need to get some numbers in to the place where we get them from. But obviously Italy are re-releasing it. It's not been seen for I don't know last time it was released, a Wessex from them, but I've built Wessex. Well, I don't know if it was that version or the other version. I think Andy's got them on. It's actually a really nice kit. Get a lot of aftermarket for it, and it's a Wessex. Who's not what's not to like? It's Wessex.
And again, you've got nice options for the markings as well. So you've got the rescue ones, obviously from the local one from here, Cold Road, just down the road. And obviously we've got the various Falklands one, because this is the Falklands edition as well. So it gets one of their massive decal sheets into it with them all on there as well. So, but again, that's, as you say, the Mark V there is the one you want, I think. It seems to be the most popular one. So again, it's nice to see that one that's out and about.
I wonder if they'll re-release Humphrey.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one made a big thing of that with the anniversary.
Well, they've done it with that one, haven't they? Because obviously they used them as well. But I would have. But I thought they'd have done both. As in,
Did they recently do Humphrey?
Yeah, they do a Humphrey. Yeah.
They just recently moved him, haven't they?
Is he? I thought he was at Yeovilton still, wasn't he? Is he gone?
I'm sure I've seen somewhere that it'd been moved. Yeah.
Oh right. Oh, he always used to be, because they used to have still got the bullet holes all the way in him with little red circles around all the bullet holes because he's riddled. So,
can't think where, but I'm sure somewhere in the depths of my mind he's been moved somewhere.
Oh, right. Nice. So, yes. So, if you do want to get it in, what we're saying is get your name in nice and quick on that one. As I say, because it's quite a short pre-order on that one because they're due sort of imminent.
Yeah, we're probably going to do it till Friday because then I've got to give some sort of numbers anyway. So, we're going to let it run till Friday and then... I might be able to stretch it till Monday over the weekend because we can mention it again. So if anybody, any members do want it, and then I can let, where we need to get them from early so we can get our proper numbers of what we need. So yes, if you could do that, that would be grand. But yeah, nice to see it back up to that Wessex. I've been tempted to build another.
Yeah, no, we do like the Wessex. The other pre-order is the F4 F3, which is the Proton Pack edition.
But when we get some proper box art, obviously that will change. But this is all we've got. But this is new tooled one, so being Edward,
So it's
we're
48
expecting
scale.
it to be nice.
Yes. So if you've
Getting
done a
popular
Hellcat
again,
like
isn't it?
me, I see. I could be interested in building that because then you have both. Then, didn't it? You got the Wildcat.
Yeah.
I've got the Hellcat. So.
Well, don't wait till the dual combo so you get a 0 with it.
Well, all that one.
Do you know that's coming?
You're going to be in it, definitely. So
you might even get one with a Hellcat as well. Never thought of that. They could do it with a Hellcat as well.
Yeah,
plenty of options,
pack.
but obviously that's going to be the first one. There's going to be probably many other versions. The F4 is it? They did.
Yeah, I think there's loads, isn't there? And again, it'll be one of those. We'll be having the Wildcat story, and then the Wildcat twin combo set, and then it'll probably be out with them as well.
And next year it'll be the Corsair.
Yes.
They'll go through the single engine thing. No, next year's the Hurricane, isn't it? Or was that 2025? I can't remember when the Hurricane's supposed to land, isn't it? The 48th one, because they are doing one apparently, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, go back to the Wildcat. It's going to be. You said odd, and it's going to be nice. So
yes, definitely.
Obviously, Phil will be reviewing it once we get them in.
Yeah, no, really nice. Looking forward to that one. And as I say, we've got the vampires and the things like that we spoke about before. So we'd say this is HPH, but it's a plastic kit, it's not resin. So it sort of gets redone under Infinity models. So again, looking forward to that one. That should be really nice. We've got here, again, waiting on sort of box up for it. So whose kit is this? Is the Hasegawa plastic? Got you.
Yeah.
It's different version because we had the Angels and Mercy, was it? The other boxing of it?
Yeah.
And then obviously there's this version here. So it is the Hasegawa kit, which is an absolutely beautiful kit. Really nice kit. So get one.
Definitely. And again, it's got a huge decal sheet, 10 marking options on that.
You know how nice the decal schemes they did on B25.
You know they're going to be nice because the nose art will be beautiful on those. So.
You may see some confusion of prices on the internet, but ours is correct.
Yes. So put that out there. Ours price is correct. Somebody else's price isn't correct.
Yes.
And probably will get changed, I'm sure.
Yes, definitely. And again, other ones coming through. We spoke about these before. We've got the Red Tails, obviously combo set as well.
Again, that's due soon. So please get your name down because I need to let said person know how many we need. So again, that's probably going to be shut by the end of the week. So we do need to know if you want one of those, get your name down quick because it's going to be closed. And you'll have it within a few weeks, I think, because it's like I say, I think it's next month or this, I can't remember, or even this month's release, if that makes sense. So I'm glad to see I had order back on it.
Yeah.
Actually, with releasing it.
As we were talking before about colourful markings here, whereas things can just be camo, what have you, that's good. Thing, so like nice bright colours in a
finish, haven't you, with the colourful tails and that. Yeah, no, it is nice to see both of those. Spoke about it earlier, so this is the other version that is out there as well. This is obviously it's the trumpeter kit inside it. Again, really nice markings, all the rest of it. Did you see the one where he's got the patch on his arm, the president of Ukraine, and it's actually an X-wing folded up?
Is it?
Yeah. So it's a cool patch. We actually had it on. So it's a Ukrainian symbol, that one there, but it's actually an X-wing plane. So the bottom of it with the nose and then 2 wings up. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's proper. It's a good job on that one. So anyway, really nice markings on that particular kit as well. And again, I think some of the proceeds do go to Ukraine as well on that one.
Yeah, they do on that one as well. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So again, 72nd scale, very nice. That's the better option kit-wise if you are thinking of building. Any others you want to mention?
No, not at the minute. No. We're all pretty good. I'll tell you something I do want to mention. Obviously, Tamiya have announced a couple of releases for the future.
Yes.
Which we'll have on pre-order once we get some prices and a few more details. They're doing Ducati Superleggera V4 bike. Which is, it's a stunning bike. That Ducatis aren't they? Really nice. And they're doing an A34 Comet in 35th, which is obviously based on a Cromwell originally. So we'll have the right number of wheel bolts on it.
Yeah.
Won't it?
You hope.
You hope.
Better have. Also, they're going to get bashed like Airfix have been bashed for their cock up. But we're just waiting on details for that, obviously pricing and box arts and whatever else, because it literally only dropped Monday, I think it was it?
Airfix have announced another version of it, haven't they?
What, the 6-wheel nut version?
Well, no, it's still, according to the CAD work, it's still got the same number of wheel bolts on it.
What, they haven't bothered to fix it?
Come on, that's just bone idle.
That's lazy, isn't it? That
is lazy. I'm sorry, I'm going to bash you here if it's, but that is, it's wrong, and you're still going to pull it out, and it's wrong when you could just, not happy with that. It's a shame because actually the kit itself, when I've seen it, is actually not a bad kit. It looks quite a nice build, not too complicated. Now we're on about obviously every complicated builds and how many parts. That one's very straightforward, but that's a schoolboy error, surely to God.
Yeah, I must admit. Definitely.
Anyway, let's move on from that because that just winds me up.
Okay, Callum says, afternoon chaps, I was wondering what would be a way of obtaining the UMM Scriber and Rhodesy the River to tools. They seem to be out of stock and not shipping internationally. To be honest, we were sort of hoping to maybe stock their range, but that's sort of fallen through, I think, now. I don't know if they've got stock problems generally. Again, I can't speak for UNM, for John, but it just seems to be they are having problems getting stock and shipping stock, shall we say. So I don't know if they're still in the gripes of...
I would say best thing is to shoot him a message because he's the...
Yeah.
There's nothing to do with us. We can't get them full stop, so we can't help you out with that. I am afraid you're going to have to go to them.
But that's what you could have had.
Ooh, what's that? What's that you're showing?
What?
That paint. Take it down, quick.
Well, clearly it's the wrong type of paint.
Well, obviously, don't show that on this programme.
Okay, Darren says, he goes, thank you for his trumpeter, the 1/35th scale Dolphin. The colour I need is Coast Guard orange and can't find a good match for it. Would a certain manufacturer's MRP's 232 International Orange work? That one.
Attacker do an International Orange.
I was going to say, lots of people do it. The one I used on mine was the Model Master paints, which are no longer with us. No, I've got the blue one. I've got the acrylic one. Or is it enamel? Can't see. Glasses.
Put your glasses on.
Put the glasses on.
This mine's definitely enamel.
This is acrylic. Yeah. No, the blue line is acrylic, isn't it? That's what I was going with. But I must admit, my one that I did, I've had it out. I'm not getting it out again. It comes in and out of that cupboard almost every week at the moment. So, but yeah, it was that one. No problems with it at all. But again, who were you saying? Attacker do a version now, don't they?
Attacker do International Orange. I'll tell you what else to do as well, which is a good orange. I always forget Dutch Demo Orange.
Yes.
It's quite a bright orange, to be honest. And obviously, I reckon he could probably get away with it.
Which, according to the catalogue, is Dutch Demo Green, I think.
Oh, okay.
According to the catalogue, it's not an orange, but it is an orange. And I think it's just wrong in the catalogue.
But it's a green.
Is that like when they say fire engine orange and it's red?
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah.
But no, Hitaka's one, because I have it right here, is C062. I've used that on, to be honest, I haven't done any big projects. I did that donkey years ago, the heli, but I've used it for like wingtips and small day glow panels and things like that, and that works well. So
just a tip here for, I think, make sure you've got a white undercoat.
White primer.
Because that'll never, ever colour. And it'll be muddy as well. It looks horrible.
Yeah, if you try and put it over grey, even like black, I don't think it'll even cover. You're going to be there for years trying to build it up.
They don't cover and it just looks muddy. It looks horrible. You just don't get the pop, as they say. And trust me from experience, I know. So just make sure it's white undercoat and you'll be happy days. It'll look lovely.
I must admit, I did mine with the Tamiya spray can white primer.
Yeah. Any white will do, as long as it's got a white base underneath it.
And went straight over it, and they say it pops. It's got that real vibrant look to it. And then, again, like a battery holding its colour. It must be 10 years old now, and it looks great,
Yeah.
It was one of the members about that Dutch demo one messaged me, said I put the colours up wrong. Could it put it up wrong? I looked at it, it was like something like Dutch Demo Green or something, and it's obviously orange. So I went onto the catalogue and had a look on the catalogue, and that's how Attacker got it up.
Obviously lost in greens and oranges somewhere,
lost in translation.
Translation, yeah.
Somehow, I can,
but yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so Simon says, hi folks, any ideas of the release date for the 48 scale F-35B? and we will be doing a pre-order. Thanks again for the top-notch service.
We'll do a pre-order, but I haven't got a clue.
As we said before, this is Italy, so they tend to say it and then sit back, and you hopefully be surprised. So
you never know how far down the line they are with producing it when they actually announce it, do you?
No. But again, as soon as we know anything or hear anything, obviously we'll mention it on this show, and you'll be the first to know in the forum as well. Okay, is that Barno? Says, hi guys. Bono. Says, hi guys, just completed the Kitty Hawk 48 scale Jaguar and has finished it in desert pink from Extra Colour. Ooh, Extra Colour. I thought it was extra acrylics used. That's even worse, I think.
Has it dried yet?
It confirmed why I stopped using. Oh, it says acrylics. So yeah, it must have been the extra acrylics. Why I stopped using them with the tip dry drove me nuts. Yes, that's, to be honest, like we were saying, I used extra acrylics on the original version of this kit when I was doing it, and watching that back, you can see me like pumping the trigger and blowing it out, and air pressure's at about 65 psi. You know, I'm stripping wallpaper off in the background with the airflow and just blowing it up, trying to get it to work. Anyway, he says, do you have any recommendation for a good colour match for desert pink, but in lacquers? I like to use Hitaka orange line, but also Tamiya and AK real colours. I planned to build a bit of a diorama with a Jag and a Tornado in flight using clear rod trick. Phil used recently, but I need to make the Tornado and was hoping for a better paint. So we were talking earlier, and again, it's a bit like this being green. There's certain ones out there, we were saying that US Marine Corps sand from Real Colours, which is RC2, I'll put the glasses on because I can't read it, 228, apparently is a really good match for it, and that comes from the Tornado group. So yes, that apparently is a very nice one. We've got any other recommendations?
Yeah, the Attacker US Marine sand. I don't think it's the Real Colour one. The Real Colour one's a different thing. It's the Attacker one.
The real colour is the desert pink one, which is the
pink.
Right colour for it, which is a World War II. Let me have a quick look.
Is it 043? Is that it? 43? Is that desert pink?
It's AF3, isn't it? Yeah, 43 British Desert Pink, Z1, which to fair looks a bit pinky, but people have said it does come out really well when sprayed, looking for the right colour, and also so that's AK Real Colour 43, and also Attacker.
68. 068.
Is it?
Well, I'm getting really sad. I need to get out more.
Yeah, 068 US. Oh, that's US Army. I thought it was the US.
It's a US Army one. It is, but I mean they use it. But again, don't forget like that desert pink, the RC one. Just add a bit of white to it and lighten it.
Yeah,
it's not actually an odd colour to make, even if you've got.
I thought the Attacker one was a US Marine one, not a US Army.
I thought it was 68, or was it 16? I can't remember anyway. But I don't know. Without looking at the rack and it's out there, so. Don't know, we could find out. Watch tomorrow's show.
We'll get some definitive answer because we asked Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan knows because he was the one who said it to us, didn't he? Because he had information from somebody else. So.
Yeah.
But again, it's not an odd colour to make.
No.
You know, if you've actually got an extra acrylic one left, you can tint it off that for, you know, if you're using Tamiya, obviously red and white, and I don't know if it's sand. You just got to play with your ratios. There is a way of doing it. There is a mixing ratio for it with Tamiya paints, XFs, which I don't have off the top of my head, but again, you've got to think it can't be rocket science to kind of make a ballpark shade of it. And don't forget as well, it didn't half weather out and stuff. So
bleached out really quick.
Like we say, if it's in the vicinity of what it should be, run with it, because it will look fine once you've got your decals and weathered and everything else.
I think the only problem is if you're displaying both of them side by side, the extra acrylics one is pretty much spot on colour, isn't it? And it's like matching it, but like Matt said, they did weather a lot anyway, so...
Surely, if they were all lined up next to each other, they won't be the same colour.
No.
You know, not after a few weeks out in the, you know, in that weather. So, anyway.
Okay, Brett says, hello guys, I was wondering when the new tooled 148 scale Academy A10C will be released. I'm excited to get this one. Yes.
Well, we've at back end of the year, so fourth quarter. So hopefully that's still on.
Which I must admit, I'm looking forward to seeing that one as well, because let's face it, the Hobby Boss one now must be getting on for...
Well, they're doing the C version, aren't they?
Yeah, but I've got a feeling they're just going to fudge theirs a bit. Because their A version is actually a very late A anyway, because it's got the GPS antenna and all the rest of it on it. So it's not that far out, but it just depends if they properly do it or they just do a new cockpit for it, shall we say. So
2007.
Yeah. So yeah,
what
15 years old.
What, the original Hobby Boss A10?
Yeah.
Blimey.
See, we're all getting old now. The bit where you look back and you're thinking, oh, that was only yesterday, and it turns out it's 40 years ago.
Yeah, scary, innit? But yeah, no, I'm with you, because it was nice when that was announced, the Academy version of an A10, because with the Academy kits that they're bringing out at the minute as well, they are really nicely done, really nicely engineered, go together. Yeah, they become quite a top draw manufacturer to me, I reckon.
Yeah, no, they have. As I say, they're helicopters that they released of late and the various bits and pieces, and then they said that, and I thought actually it should be really nice. It's one of those companies which you hear a rumour from, and then obviously they confirm it, and you think that would be nice, you know. Other ones you're like, ooh, I wish somebody else was making it. But with that one, I think you're going to be hopefully in safe hands. So they should do a nice job on that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Very good. Anything else you need to mention? Any tools or equipment in this week?
No. Just we've got stuff coming in. We've got hopefully a Hobbyco order coming in, which should have some tools and paints on if they've got them in stock. And we've got an Mr. Hobby order coming in today at some point. So if we'll have some thinners back in, I don't think we'll have rapid thinners and paint and some other things. Just to say, I think Andy's done it, but we need to run through it. There's a lot of discontinued paints now in the Aqueous line, isn't there?
Yeah.
Whether they're reformulating them and they're coming back, I don't know, which I think they might be. But they've dropped it because they're common colours. That's the thing that's dropped. That's gone off the catalogue. So I don't quite know, because we don't really get a lot of information about like what they're doing. But hopefully, like I say, they're reformulating them and come back. But the downside to that is they've reformulated some other colours and they're not great.
Right. Okay.
The interior green was one of them, and now it looks more like zinc chromate.
Okay then, so we'll leave it right there, and don't forget we're going to be obviously with live view tomorrow night for members at 7:30 for a bit of a chinwag and a gossip and a look at see what the other guys have been up to as well. I'll be back with you on Friday with the next part, probably of the Jaguar, which will complete that one off and finish that one because that one's done, and then obviously be live with you 10 o'clock Saturday morning as well. So if you want to come along and join us for that one, and then obviously we'll be back on in the afternoon till 4 as well. So it'd be lovely to have you along as well. Cool job. Yep. Right. If we're all done then, guys, we'll call it right there. Happy modelling. Take care. We'll see you again very soon. Bye.
Bye.